Welcome to Blazing Baseball, episode 50, where we blaze through today's MLB's topics, and we are Yankees and MLB's fans. The Yankees game just started. We are playing the Rays for the first time this season.
Tampa Bay.
This is big inter-division rivalry game
Yep.
going right now. So
American League East.
this is going to be hopefully a win. And earlier today, the Cubs and the Reds played, and last game on last night or on Wednesday, not sure if it was a night game or not, but they kind of got into some arguments. And so today the Reds won 5-20 over the Cubs.
Wow.
And also later today we have the Rockies at the Nats, the Guardians at Tigers, the Phillies at Braves, the Royals at Twins, the Brewers at Cards, the Red Sox at White Sox, the Blue Jays at Angels, the Dodgers at D-backs, and the Rangers at A's. And the Astros are off.
It's
today.
11 games tonight.
And the Astros will play tomorrow against the Mariners at 8:40.
And the
Central
Yankee
Time.
game started. The judge is up. He's batting first for the Yankees, and they're in Tampa Bay in their dome.
Yep. So
yeah.
So pitching for
Right there.
the Yanks is Cortez, who has a 1.8 ERA. And then pitching for the Rays is Ryan Yarbrough, and he has a 4.20 ERA. And
there he is. Got the
up
lineup.
first for the Rays is Diaz at third base, batting .275. Franco at DH, batting .267. Ramirez at first base, batting .287. Rosarena at left field, batting .264. Margot at center field, batting .347. Sorry if I mispronounced any of these names on this podcast. Paredes at second base, batting .216. Zunino at catcher, batting .165. Walls at shortstop, batting .154. Brujan at right field, batting .125. And for the Yankees up first is Judge at center field, batting .311. Rizzo at first base, batting .226. Torres at second base, batting .243. And Uhar at left field, batting .308. Gallo at right field, batting .171. Kenner Falefa at shortstop, batting .255. Trevino at catcher, batting .246. Carpenter at DH, batting 0. And Gonzalez at third base, batting .213. And we have some breaking Yankees news with a signage.
Yeah, that is Matt Carpenter.
About an hour ago.
The Yankees signed the infielder. He had been with the St. Louis Cardinals for 11 years. He recently, this year, was in the Texas Rangers organization playing AAA ball at the Round Rock Express for the Texas Rangers. But he had 11 seasons of good play with the St. Louis Cardinals, and he had a batting average of .262, and he played 3 times in the All-Star game. He's 36 years old. There's 21 games that he played this season with the Round Rock Express for the Texas Rangers. He batted .275. He had 5 doubles, 2 triples, and 6 home runs with 19 RBIs. So Yankees are bringing him in. He played a lot of baseball in postseason. In postseason play, he's second in the career for batting .469 with the bases loaded. He was 30 for 64 in postseason play with the bases loaded. So he's had some good experience with the bases loaded, and he seems like a clutch hitter. So hopefully he's going to be able to help the Yankees in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
He's a veteran. He was drafted in 2011 in the 13th round. And he's still going. So he's in the lineup today, and he's batting 8th. All right.
Also in Yankees news, Josh Donaldson issues statement after suspension for Jackie comment to 10 and Anderson. And this is by CBS Sports article.com by Matt Snyder. So, yeah, it's probably the last of this then after
Yeah, he
today.
says first and foremost, I have the utmost respect for what Tim Anderson brings to the game of baseball. I stated over the weekend that I apologize for offending Tim and that it was a misunderstanding based on multiple exchanges between us over the years. My view of that exchange hasn't changed, and I absolutely meant no disrespect. Okay, so that's closed. He's
Mhm.
got his suspension. He's going to take it. He's going to sit out a game when he gets back in to the lineup.
Yeah, then continuing the same as in the past, it had never been an issue, and now that it is, we had a mutual understanding. I would also like to apologize to Mrs. Rachel Robinson and the Jackie Robinson family for any distress this incident may have caused. Jackie was a true American hero, and I hold his name in the highest regard.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Well, that was not that.
and so yeah, the Yankees won
Last
last
night, the
night.
Yankees beat the Orioles
Mm.
in the Bronx, 2-0. Yankees had 6 hits and 2 runs. RBIs coming from Aguilar and
Higashioka.
okay. So we had 6 hits, 2 runs. We held the Birds to no runs and 5 hits. Pitching was outstanding. Sears got the win. He's 2-0 for the season, and he has a 0 ERA. So his earned run average is, is nothing. It's 0. He pitched 5 innings. He had 5 strikeouts, and he gave up 3 hits. Uh, Holmes got the save, his 5th save of the season. He pitched the 9th inning. He gave up 2 hits and he had a strikeout. His ERA is .38. So those two pitchers have very low earned run averages, which is super important for wins. Wells got the loss for the Birds. He's 1-4 for the season. He went 5 innings, he had 2 strikeouts, and he gave up the 2 earned runs. His ERA is 4.30. There were 39,154 fans at Yankee Stadium on a Wednesday night, so they had a good crowd. And right now, the game with the Yankees is no score.
Yep.
And they just got the Yankees down in the top of the 1st inning. And so Tampa Bay Rays are coming up to bat in Tampa. All right. Astros won.
Yep. 2-1 over the Guardians.
The Astros won 2-1 last night at Minute Maid Park in Houston, Texas.
Winning the series.
They won the series. They had 7 hits and 2 runs. Castro got the RBI and Brantley got the RBI. Siri, the speedster, had a double, and he had a stolen base. So that was good. The Guardians had only 4 hits and 1 run. The winning pitcher for the Astros was Javier. He's 3-2 for the season, and he's got a 2.43 ERA. He chucked for 5 2/3 innings. He only gave up 3 hits, and he had 9 strikeouts. Very effective pitching. Presley got the save, his 7th save of the season. He pitched the 9th inning. He had 1 strikeout and no hits. His ERA is 2.7. So the Astros had outstanding pitching last night, and the losing pitcher was Quintrell. He's 1-3. He went 6 innings. He had 3 strikeouts. He gave up 6 hits and 2 earned runs, and he got the loss. He's 1-3 for the season. There were 25,412 fans at Minute Maid Park rooting on the Astros to keep first place in the AL West. They're 29-16. The Guardians are 18-22 in third place in the AL Central. Why don't we go over the standings for everybody?
Yep. And
Where are we
the
at?
AL East, the Yanks are in first, 4.5 games over the Rays. In the AL Central, the Twins are 4.5 games over the White Sox. In the AL West, the Astros are 2 games over the Angels. In the NL East, the Mets are 7 games over the Braves. In the NL Central, the Brewers are 3.5 games over the Cards. And in the NL West, the Dodgers are 1.5 games over the Padres.
All right.
Texas won.
Texas
UT.
won, and they went into the second round. Right now, they are playing TCU. TCU beat Baylor yesterday 4-2, so they advanced to the second round to play the Texas Longhorns. Texas Longhorns are in the middle of the fifth. They're winning 3-1 over TCU. TCU is ranked number 1 in the Big 12, ranked fifth. But right now, Longhorns are winning 3-1.
And what was the score of yesterday's game?
4-2.
4-2.
TCU beat Baylor.
Oh, TCU beat Baylor.
Yeah, and we beat Oklahoma State 4-0.
Yesterday, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So
right.
Texas won and TCU both won. They advanced to the second round. So right now, Texas is up by 2 runs. So they're doing very well. Lucas Gordon is the pitcher for University of Texas. He throws lefty. He's got a 2.41 ERA, and so far he's doing all right. He only gave up 1 run.
And this is the Big 12?
Your Big 12 conference, right? Yep.
Cool.
So let's see what happens. Hopefully, Texas can hang on to beat TCU, number 1 ranked team, and then continue to play. The winner of this game would go on to play either, looks like Oklahoma or Kansas State. So we'll see who they're going to play. But it's all going to, the other teams are going to be playing today and tomorrow. So we'll watch the brackets and we'll keep you updated on the Longhorns. But so far, so good.
Yep. And we will. Yeah. Any other baseball topics you want to go over today?
And no, we got 11 games going on tonight. They're good games. And Yankees have no score yet.
Yep.
So hopefully we're going to get a couple of runs here and squeak out a victory against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is a really good team.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we will catch y'all next time, and we'll discuss baseball and tomorrow's topics here on Blazing Baseball.
Blazing Baseball.
Peace.
Peace out.